Hello everyone, welcome back to Takiko Lux Nails. My name is Larry and today I'm going to be swatching and testing 5 popular brands of gel nail polish. I will be talking about where to get these polishes, price points, and how well they perform. So first we're going to start with Kiara Sky. This color is called Something Borrowed. It is a tealish blue color. You can find this polish at kiarasky.com. It retails for $12.99 per bottle. They have about 150 colors and you can get their whole line for about $1,700. So let's go. First off, I do like their brush. It's flat and rounded. It goes on pretty thin, but that's not a bad thing. We'll see how it does with the second coat. And this polish cures in the lamp for 30 seconds. It does have an odd smell to it, I can say that. I know Kiara Sky has a pro brand. I didn't realize that until after I had bought these colors to test out, but I will be trying it soon as well. So far on the first coat, it is a little thin, which like I said, it doesn't matter because you can put more than one coat on. It does look a little grainy. It self-levels pretty well. You can still see a few little strokes in it. And this goes in the lamp for another 30 seconds. If you hear me drinking, I'm sorry. I'm having my morning coffee. And this microphone seems to pick up everything. So yeah, it does kind of have a grainy I don't know how to explain the texture of it. That's probably something that could be helped with a good top coat to kind of level it out and polish it. So let's go on to our next brand. So our next brand is Chaun Legend. I hope I'm saying that right. And it is the color Turquoise Gem. Another pretty blue tealish color, turquoise. You can find this on chaunlegendnails.com. It retails for $14.99 a bottle. They have about 240 colors altogether, and it runs about $3,200 for their full line. So let's try it out. So far, I do like their brush. It is a flat, rounded brush. Goes on real smooth. Self-levels nicely. It looks like it's got very good opacity. You can pretty much get away with one coat, it looks like, but we're going to do two on it anyways. This cures for 30 seconds on its first cure and 60 seconds on its second cure. I do like their packaging. It's really pretty. I like the matte, soft touch bottle. So we're going to go in with our second coat. Oh, this bottle will quit spinning. Nice color. Self levels very well. It's shiny. While that's curing, we're going to go with the next color, which is the Aprés gel color. This is the color Turquotic. Let's go in. And it's a beautiful teal color. Again, they have a nice flat brush, rounded on the tip. Let's see. Oh wow. Damn, girl. Look how she did. It's another one coat can do it. We're gonna do two, but I mean that's one coat. Look at that opacity. It's so shiny. Levels out beautifully. Self-level. Such a pretty color. And this will go in the lamp for 30 seconds. You can find this at aprésnail.com. It retails for $14.99 a bottle. They have about 200 polishes, and their full collection runs about $3,000. They are HEMA and TPO free, which is a good thing because some people can get contact dermatitis or allergic reactions from these compounds. But it's always important to wear gloves, always, because this is going to protect your skin from these products. You don't want these products uncured on your skin, and you do not want them curing on your skin. So now we're going to go in with the second coat. So yes, it is always important to wear gloves when dealing with these products. Protection is number one. Protect yourself and your clients. You want to make sure you follow cure times. You want fully cured gel. You do not want undercured gel on your body. Oh, that's so beautiful. I love this polish. So while that is curing, we're going to go in with our next brand. This is the first brand I ever started out using. This is Ugly Duckling. It is a Canadian brand. It's not as popular or well known. It should be because it's a really good brand. It's a little more pricey. It's more on the luxury side, I would say. You can find it at uglyducklingnails.com. It runs about $15.95 a bottle. And they have about 338 polishes, and you can get their full set at around 5,000, actually around $5,500. So let's go in with the Ugly Duckling. And this is color number 173. Their brush is a little more like your basic nail polish brush. It's kind of flat on the end, kind of flares out. But that's not a deal breaker. I like how it has grab. The Aprés is like that, and the Chaun Legend is like that. The brush kind of grabs the nail. If some people aren't going to understand what I'm talking about, but if you do nails and you deal with gel polishes, you know what I mean when I say that the brush grabs onto the nail. Some people may not like this, but I love it. This cures for 60 seconds on both coats. Like I said years ago, this is my first brand of gel polish I ever used. And I think I fell in love with the packaging, and that just kind of sold me, and I started using it and I loved it. It's the longest 60 seconds I think I've ever had in my life. So I'm going with the second coat. It's such a pretty color. This is more like a minty turquoisey color. It's another one that self-levels nicely. It's very shiny. Another 60 seconds. And then our last brand, but not our least brand, is Beetles, HEMA free. This is their HEMA free line. This is a good polish for people who are just starting out. It's more on the affordable side. You can find it at beetlesgel.com. It runs $16.99 per bottle. You can get it cheaper if you buy their 6 bottle sets, because they're like $30 per set. They have about 108 polishes, and their full line runs about $500, which is not bad if you're first starting out, because that's a lot of colors. Beetles does have a bad reputation about causing contact dermatitis and allergic reaction. I think a lot of this plays part that people aren't using it properly and aren't wearing gloves when they're using it. The brush is kind of small. It's a flat ended brush. I do like the fact that this part of the brush is long though. It also has that kind of grab to it. There's coat number 1. It is a little thinner. You can kind of see through it, so it will take 2 coats to do. But that's not horrible. That's not a bad thing. And this cures for 60 seconds per cure. Get our second coat. And pop in the lamp for another 60 seconds. And while that is curing, I will show these close up. So this is the Kiara Sky. It's a little grainy, a little more dull than the others. It's not quite as bright, as shiny, but that can be fixed with a top coat. So give them the benefit of the doubt. And like I said, I will be trying their Pro brand soon. This is the Chaun Legend. Very shiny, very smooth, self-levels very well. This is the Aprés. Extremely shiny, self-levels very well, beautifully. It's a beautiful color. This is the Ugly Duckling. Nice and shiny. It self-levels good, it's smooth. And last but not least, this is the Beetles. Shiny. It self-levels good and smooth as well. Very good if you're first starting out. This is a good brand to build up a collection so you're not spending crazy amounts of money. I would have to say out of all 5 of these, my favorite would have to be the Aprés. I just like the brush. I like how it goes on. It's very, very shiny. It only takes like 1 coat really. You can do 2 if you want the opacity to be intense. I would have to say my least favorite is probably the Kiara Sky because it's duller than the rest. That can be fixed with a top coat, but you can see it shouldn't have to. And it's got kind of a grainy texture to it to me. I can see it. You probably can't see it on camera, but I can definitely see it. But like I said, again, I will be trying their Pro line soon. Well, that's it for today. I'm glad everyone could join me. So thank you and have a great day.